Oh no. Alright, we are live. What's up? How you guys doing? How's quarantine life treating ya? Hopefully better than, I don't know, some people. It's a good time for reflection though, so don't look at it as a bad thing. Time to do some self-healing, self-work, spring cleaning, a lot of pluses. So work it out, get it together, make it happen. um, So yeah, I'm doing Aquarius. I pulled for masculine and feminine energy. You decide which resonates more with you. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. And the more you guys watch or interact, the more I'll pick up on your energy and the story will probably resonate more with you. So yeah, let's begin. For the masculine energy, they are very stubborn right now. They're refusing to give in to their path, to what they're meant to be doing right now. Okay. Every lesson, everything that we go through, whatever it is in life, whatever people we encounter, there's always something that you can take from that experience or from that interaction. Now, some of us are not awakened to what our path is, and others of us are awakened but are not taking the necessary steps on that path. And for this individual, it's out of fear. Now, like I said, we're in solitude right now. A lot of us are in solitude. So they're in solitude, but they are in a very dark headspace. They're very fearful. They're just kind of sitting there trying to figure out what's going on and what direction to go in. But once they start aligning themselves with spirit and doing what's best for the highest good and not operating out of ego and pride, that's when their abundance is going to start coming in. It's basically, you have to surrender. It doesn't matter what the fuck you want to do. When spirit wants you to do something, you have to do it. You have to surrender to it, because if you don't do it voluntarily, that's when we start getting the tower moments. And I don't like tower moments personally. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. So you have to start releasing these things, okay? So that way you can get your benefits. But right now they're calling judgment on this situation for this individual. So they're afraid. Like all I keep saying, they're afraid. And this is a hermit, but they're scared. And that's what I keep saying, is that they're very fearful, but it looks like there was a decision in love that needed to be made, or it's something that is starting out now that has required patience. But like I said, judgment is being called on the situation because they're not making any movements and they're not doing what they need to do. So this individual is, I want to say falling apart, but I don't want to say falling apart in a bad way. They're falling apart, but it's almost like you have to fall apart to come back together. When you hit rock bottom, you get to that place and then you're able to come back up. Hi, yes, I do. I think my information is on my page. I'm not sure, but it's there. So when you go through things, it's necessary sometimes to break down the foundation. If it's not a firm, solid foundation, it's necessary for it to be broken down. And when things get broken down, or with foundations within us start breaking down, then we're able to rebuild and make something stronger and come for what we're supposed to be coming for and do the things that spirit wants us to do. But when you're coming from a place where you're just afraid and you don't know if you're making the right choice, it makes it hard, and your path has been laid out before you. We all have blueprints, but spirit wants you to follow the path that they. Hello. I'm sorry, Advesh. I'm sorry, can't pronounce your name. My bad if I jack the shit up. I say taking the scenic route, because when you're not on your path, you're kind of going around and going through a lot more lessons and shit that you probably don't want to go through, because you're not allowing yourself to sit and realize what the fuck it is you need to learn and what you've already been through and how to apply it to your life so you don't keep making the same fucking lessons. Okay, but don't try to coerce things. Okay, when you try to do that, things start getting fucked up. Spirit wants you to trust yourself and understand that everything that you need is within you. You don't have to look for outside sources or go to other things. It's within you, whatever it is that you need, because you hold the key to your healing and your happiness. And a lot of people don't realize that you are in control of this. You simply have to shift your perspective. You have to shift your thought process in order for this to happen. And that's a hard thing for a lot of us. But once you do, you're going to be free from all the conditioning that you were brought up with. So find a way to make that happen. Strength, okay? Because when you're dealing with people or dealing with situations that you're just trying to tame and get a grip on life, and like, okay, we're going to get this together, we're going to fix this, force the issue necessary, because like purpose to reconnect with your inner child. It could be either inner child healing that needs to take place, or simply just reconnecting and remembering what it is to not have expectations and just live and be fully present in the moment and enjoy what is given to you right now, okay? Because when you're trusting your intuition, that's when everything starts going the way it's meant to go, because you're allowing spirit to guide your life, okay? And some of you might be readers, or you use the pendulum or other divination tools. So just trust your intuition with whatever it is, and make sure when you're using these tools that you're not confusing yourself or mixing up the messages that are being given to you. That's probably one of the main reasons I don't read for myself. You know, I can read for other people, and I try not to read for people really close to me. But trust yourself, okay? And if you having a hard time doing that, you know, and reading for yourself, have somebody else read for you, because they'll give you a clearer message. Now, they're saying this is a past life relationship and this is a soulmate of yours. And for those of you that this is that individual for you, then you know and you felt it. And you guys need to really have a conversation with each other honestly about your feelings. And it's hard, you know, I get it. It's hard. Nobody likes to be rejected. Nobody wants their feelings hurt. But you have to understand that if you don't communicate properly and effectively, so that way you guys can comprehend each other and get to a place where it's like, okay, I understand why this relationship failed the first time, or I understand why we didn't get to where we were meant to go, and own your shit. If you were the reason, own your shit. If they were the reason, own your shit. You know, don't feel bad, but take responsibility and accountability for the things that you have done that contributed to the downfall of the relationship, okay? But female or male, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is that has the masculine in it wants you to find peace, okay? And do it on a regular basis. Oh, my internet's acting crazy again. Always playing with my life. All right, Spirit wants you to find peace, okay? And focus on being still and really listening to what Spirit is guiding you and telling you. It's not always going to be black and white, you know, because even when our spirit guides are, when you're sitting in meditation, situation to receive the necessary break in air, deal with it, everything's accelerated pace for you. Okay, so right now they're just saying they want you to go with the flow. They want you to ride the wave. And they know that shit's not easy. They know it's not easy, but they're asking you to look at things from another perspective. They're asking you that even though right now you can't see, you know, you only see what's here, okay? You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. You're not seeing everything for what it is. Just try to look deeper into the situation, okay? Because they're showing there are things that are being ignited inside of you. Now, it can be romantic, or it could just be spiritual gifts that Spirit is activating in you. So be open to it and try to, like I said, change your perspective. Try to look at things as to why the things occurred, instead of just being like, fuck, this happened. Damn, why do I keep getting hit every fucking time I turn around? Like, just try to find the good in it, because like I said, abundance is coming. Everything is going to start taking off once you find that balance, and you're going to have that happy life, because they're showing me the happy family here. So you're going to find that balance. You're going to get what you want once you find your inner balance and your inner peace, and are able to deal with whatever emotional loss you faced. You're going to have a new beginning. And for some of you, it is going to be truth that is going to come. because that's the only way this is going to work out. Okay, there's going to be truth, and there is going to be a new beginning. It's going to be a new passionate beginning. But again, there's a little bit of a delay, like a hangman energy. Okay, because you're not sure which way to go, but justice is going to be served in this situation. So if you were the one that was in the right and always doing everything the right way, really everything's going to work out in your favor. They're just showed me there. It's going to work out in your favor. And if you've been the other individual, like I said, judgment is being called on the other person. So whichever one of you it is, you know which way it's going, okay? Understand that everything that happens is serves a higher purpose, and there is a big to see what happened in their lives. I'm sorry, my internet's going in and out. I'm on 2 different platforms right now. Come on, man. And it's craziness. So you guys have to just really look at it, move forward past that, because when you look at everything in life, a short story or anything that reflects people, when you start looking at things like that and you start seeing the multiple people and you're like, okay, so this person has to be in place, that person has to be in, all these people have to be in place in order for the movie to take off, in order for the play to work out like it's meant to. It's the same of, and that's fast, stand in our way. So now is the time for the healing to come in and take place, okay? So if you are a healer, some of you are Reiki healers, please provide Reiki, even if it's online, distance healing. Provide Reiki, especially with the people that are going through all this fucking coronavirus and sickness. You know, some people need healing, and even do Reiki on yourself. So if you know how to do Reiki, and there's other shit on here that you're able to do self Reiki. I have some stuff too, which I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to get on here yet and do. But yeah, they want you to envision a new reality. Okay, once you start healing all of your inner wounds, imagine a new reality. Let go of your old belief system. Let go of everything that you thought you wanted or you knew. Let that all go and create a new vision, okay? Because they want you to disconnect. Like I said, most of us are already disconnected. But go within, okay? Take a time out and spend time with yourself and get to know yourself, because Spirit is working in your life and they're going to bring you whatever is meant for you, okay? So don't doubt it. Don't think it's never going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just in divine timing right now. And a lot of healing needs to take place, which being quarantined is the best fucking time, because we're alone. And there's not a lot of shit we can do because we're in the house most of the time. So it's a perfect time to work on your healing. It's a perfect time to do your shadow, inner child, whatever it is that you need to work on, whatever it is that you need to heal. This is the time, because we have the freedom. Everybody says we never have time. We never have this. Now you have the time. Find, for those of you that use them, I pulled the amethyst, familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. So this would be awesome for you guys. Now, the other one that I pulled was orange sapphire. Sapphire? Me. Bressertine, sparkling, being a brilliant beacon of confidence. You guys, some of you need to work on your heart chakras and your crown chakras.